All right, ladies. Very odd year, as you know. Very odd time to be talking about end of the season awards since the season ended months ago. But here we are, going through and revealing our end of the season awards for everyone. All right. And our first award, which is going to be revealed by Coach Katie, is the Buffalo Award.
Yep, the Buffalo Award. I can see it now. So the Buffalo Award is usually given to a player that's on and off the court a good role model to other people. They constantly lift people up. They on and off the court, they're giving people advice, they're cheering for their team whenever they're on the bench. And overall, they're just an unproblematic person. They always give 110%. They try things whenever they not be doing it in practice, willing to always try the new things. And they just the greatest attitude of a lot of the people on the team. And the winner is Jessica Fleischer. Congrats.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. And these are kind of just, randomly placed. Okay. So our next award is the Defensive Player of the Year. This goes to a player who is on the varsity only team. And honestly, to start the year, if you told me this player would be the winner for this award this year, I wouldn't have necessarily believed it. Kind of a surprise. But this person ended up fourth on the team in defensive rebounds. She was fourth in steals. But more importantly, and kind of the reason why she won this award is she was first in blocks by a large margin. She doubled the second place person on the team. And she was also first in charges, which really shows a willingness to play that help defense, give up her body, and be a team-oriented player on that defensive end. And this year, our Defensive Player of the Year goes to Ella Weidenhammer. Next, we have the Coaches Award, which is basically the Buffalo Award, but for a varsity-only player. So we're looking at the same attributes that Coach Katie mentioned when she announced the Buffalo Award. This player, I would say, is not natural. Is not a natural basketball player, but that does not stop her from always giving 100%. Always trying to execute the drills we run in practice, try to execute the game plans we have going into the games, never complains regardless of her playing time or at some points in the season lack of playing time. Even when she wasn't able to be in the games or participate in practice because of injury, still attending things, still being there for her teammates, cheering them on, being a part of the team. And for all those reasons, this year's Coaches Award goes to Amaya.
So the Hustle Award, obviously the name kind of gives it away. It's who gives the amount of effort into running back and forth, offensive, defensive, and even at practice. This player always gets at practice, anytime we have scrimmages, anytime we just have games. Even if they don't value in the scoring department, if the ball gets taken away. And the winner is Lily Onstadt.
Yep, there we go. All right, Offensive Player of the Year. Obviously, the player on the varsity level who had one of the biggest impacts on the offensive end. And there's a lot of ways to do that offensively. This year, this person was second on the team in total points. With that, she was first in three-pointers made. She was first in three-point percentage. 3-point field goal percentage, and second in overall field goal percentage. And she was also third on the team in assists. So for all those reasons, our offensive player of the year is Claire Weidenhammer. Getting down to our second to last award, we have the most improved player. This award can go to someone either on the JV or varsity level. Typically, in the past, it has went to someone who has shown the most kind of growth or progress from beginning of the season to the end of the season. This year, we went a little bit differently, and we kind of looked at improvement over multiple years, okay? So going back, looking at stats in this player's sophomore season playing, which was my first year coaching here at Newport, she finished the season with no points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals, okay? So, I mean, not the most impressive, still put up some varsity stats. Junior year, this player had 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 20 steals. So some dramatic improvement in some of those categories, increased in all 3 of those. And then finally, this past year, this player had 43 points, 103 rebounds, which is an insane number of rebounds for her size and position. And she also finished with 41 steals. So I think those stats just show you the progression that player has made throughout her career. Her willingness to always, accept coaching, listen to coaching, try to get better. Had a very unexpected career high of 15 points in one of our games this year. And honestly, what I enjoyed the most was her willingness to shoot left-handed layups in games. Like just the willingness to work on that skill, show that skill in games. Regardless of the result, it just shows how much that player improved and want to be better. So this year, our award goes to Hazel Miller. Last but certainly not least, our most valuable player, which honestly, all of you know without me even having to, go through the stats or make any formal announcement. But I'll still go through the stats just to give you an understanding of how valuable this player was to our team, okay? She was first in 2-point field goals made, second in 3-point field goals made, first in defensive rebounds, more than doubling our second place member. She was first in overall rebounds, first in assists, first in steals, first in points by, again, more than doubling that second place person. She was first in overall field goal percentage, had to take a step back, was second in 2-point field goal percentage. Oh, sorry, I misread that. She was also first in 2-point field goal percentage. Don't let me slight your stats here. And she was also first in free throw percentage. Those stats obviously tell one story, but just being able to watch her play and being fortunate enough how every single game, regardless of what was happening in those games, regardless of what the outcome would become, she meant everything to our team. She did everything for our team to put us in a position to win. She was, I believe, rightfully honored with making the second team all-league this year, and our most valuable player, once again, obviously, goes to explain. All right, ladies, that's it for awards, okay? To pick up these awards, okay, these trophies, and I'm pretty sure to pick up participation letters and your varsity letters, unless Mr. Lesh has somehow handed those out without my knowledge, okay? I will be at the high school in the cafeteria this coming Wednesday, the 26th, I believe. And I'll make an announcement, I'll remind as well. But I'll be there at 2:45 for you to come in, pick these up. Seniors, I hope you enjoyed your final few days of being a Newport student, being a Newport athlete. Wish you the best of luck, in whatever you go on to do, especially next year. For the rest of you, hopefully I see some of you relatively soon as we start our, summer program and have open gyms, and really get into some summer league to hopefully build a very successful season. Any parting words, Coach Katie?
Have a great summer, and I hope that you guys are working hard.
Yep. All right.
Pretty much it.
All right, ladies, we'll see you.